Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're out on the bike today. This is a monthly social. We're in October in the depths of autumn and all the colours around us are reflecting. So we're heading over towards the North Yorkshire Moors National Park. We're taking a nice, easy, steady novice beginner's run today. So that gives you guys enough time to grab yourself a brew, grab yourself a beer, strap yourselves in and come with us on this week's upload. Let's roll VT.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison, what's your pleasure?
Okay, so that is the titles out of the way, as you've well seen. So here we are working our way over towards the National Park. We've got a little bit of rain in the forecast this afternoon, but hopefully we'll be ahead of the curve. So as always, let me explain in a bit more detail what we're up to today. So the last video that I uploaded, the Pathkeepers scheme, that was all about giving back and putting back into the community. And today's ride is very much about giving back, putting back into our group, into North Yorkshire TRF. So I posted this ride as a complete novice stroke steady away kind of day, and that's exactly what it is. We can never lose sight of the first time that we did a lane, never lose sight of those individuals that donated their time very freely on these novice beginner rides that we all started on at some point, I am quite sure, myself included. And that's the general idea today, is people who perhaps would be a little bit nervous or a little bit reticent on coming on a group ride. So I did post this one as a novice friendly group ride. We've got 6 people out today and a very broad cross section of experience as well, from novices or relatively new to trail riding all the way through to experienced riders with Lee as my tail end Charlie. We are 6 up, ourselves included, just bookending this ride. Just got to be respectful when we're coming through these farmsteads. As you can see, we've got an absolutely fantastic day, bone dry, so this should be a very enjoyable ride. Well, it's a windy, blustery old day, that is for sure. It's going to be breezy when we get over the top, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have too much windage noise on the microphone. So here we are, just coming up to our first gentle little lead-in lane. This one's called Church Lane, very, very nice, and I am quite sure that given the autumnal colours, this will look absolutely gorgeous down here. Always does. Yep, we're all with us. So as I say, just a nice gentle day for us today. Nothing too alarming or stretching. Some of the more experienced riders that are with us haven't done a vast amount in the North Yorkshire Moors National Park, so this is a good way for them to learn the lanes. And some of the slightly less experienced people within the group, this is also a good lead-in for them as well, that there is nothing too taxing. This is astronomically bone dry. Look at that. So we'll just make sure that we all got through there okay. 1, 2, 3, yep, all good. Fantastic. On to the next one. The very sanitised Rland Rig. A little bit of a climb up, but yes, it should be good. A little bit blustery, but it should be good across the top. Now this is very much a sanitised lane, and it is absolutely perfect for what we want to do today. But it certainly does, on an autumnal morning as we are now, it certainly does feel barren with that wind just whistling across. It never is quite as remote as it feels. There are quite a few farmsteads just down to our right. But yeah, this certainly does feel like a very barren, forsaken kind of landscape. Okay, let me get the visor down. That might be a little bit better, a little bit easier on the wind noise. Yeah, we're punching into a bit of a southerly headwind at the moment. Quite warm, 12 degrees, sun is out, but look at this for absolutely incredible scenery, especially there behind me as we pull out of Brandsdale towards the south side of Rland Rig. We're doing all the connotations today of the rig. And yeah, what's interesting is, as I say, you know, very broad cross-section of ability within the group, but not a vast amount of knowledge of the trails in the North Yorkshire Moors National Park. So it's really nice just to get the comments of the guys there that, you know, wow, look at the scenery, didn't know this lane was there, that kind of stuff. So yes, very definitely a putting back kind of day. And the autumn colours, wow, just absolutely incredible. Later when we drop down into the Farndale Valley, that will look absolutely spectacular. Okay, so a little bit of connotation work going on. So we're on the south side of Rland Rig, working our way up towards Monkett Bank. And just catch up with the guys in general. Just look at this, it's incredible when you get the sun behind you, right up on top of the plateau of the North Yorkshire Moors. This is just amazing. And okay, there is no challenge in the track, that's not what today's all about. It's about getting into these wide open spaces, enjoying the countryside, and showing some of the guys where these lanes are. Absolutely beautiful. Brandsdale down to our left, and Farndale down to our right, the Daffodil Valley. Just look at this for colour, absolutely incredible. I do love this time of year. Everything just turns bright orange, yellows, reds in the trees. Just Farndale is looking fantastic today. So on we go, Gillamore Back Lane or Backer Parks Lane. And then the ford at Yadworth that has been completely regraded, so yeah, we're going to give that a whirl. There is a bridge option should anybody feel the need not to go through the water. And then lunch. The day is getting a little bit long, and yeah, certainly starting to feel a little bit hungry now. Two, one. Right, hopefully we've got audio. Yes, we have. So, Yadworth, I would say completely sanitised. They have put literally tons and tons and tons of aggregate in here, as we can see. A little bit of a pool bit here still. So let's get the bike parked up, and then hopefully we can get a little bit of footage of everybody. Nice one, Alex. And the Sister T. Superb. Thanks. Isn't it just? It's a little bit of a pool there, but
I think it'll eventually end up washing out again.
I think it will. You can already see where all the stone's gone up to the. But yeah, been through deeper puddles.
I know.
Okay, up we go. Up, 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 up. Morning. Starting to get that little bit of a carpet of leaves falling. Come on, pheasants. I had this the last time I came up here. So a little bit of road section now, just to get us down to the cycle hub in Fryupdale, and ultimately some lunch, getting a little bit hungry. And yeah, we're just approaching midday, and the weather is definitely on the turn now. We've got a very stiff southerly breeze that's bringing the weather fronts and the rain, etc. with it. So we're just about to turn our tails and point dead north. So the image capture that you'll be looking at will look quite nice, quite sunny. But certainly behind us there, yeah, the weather is barreling up behind us. So I would hopefully we'll get this ride in the bag before it starts raining too heavy on us. Oh, the descent into Fryupdale, absolutely fantastic. Midday sun behind us, just looking superb. The North Yorkshire Moors, it never really, it's on our doorstep, and I guess, you know, I'm guilty of this because I tend to head to the Dales. But the North Yorkshire Moors never ever fails to deliver. It never disappoints. But certainly on a day like today, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just slow the bike down a little bit. Yeah, just fantastic. Wowzers. Well, that sees us on our merry way again. Lunch done and dusted, and here we are down in Great Fryupdale, just going to work our way up onto the ridge that we can see directly opposite us, which is Glazed Dale Rig. Very fortunate with the weather so far, but it is starting to fill in from the south, so yeah, I don't think it's going to be overly long, probably an hour or so before that rain is barreling in, but we should be there or thereabouts, I would have thought. And that sees us on the top, just about to pick up the very sanitised Glazed Dale Rig. It is a little bit loose, this one, but this is part of the national trail, which is the coast to coast, hence a brand new signpost there. So yeah, these are the bits that are loose, but relatively speaking, this is a sanitised lane compared to what it used to be like. But the views that you get off the top, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, just looking north, out into the North Sea. And with the sun there just mostly behind us, just perfect. This sees us up at the very impressive Danby Beacon. A little bit hazy now. Bike goes better with the ignition on. Didn't get you, dear me. So yeah, we're going to work our way off the top now, down towards the Danby Beacon Road, and then back up here on the road section, and then we'll start to push ourselves homeward bound. It's always a good little lane, this one. It can be quite loose, especially when it's as dry as it has been. I mean, look at this. Very, very loose, very dry, dusty. But it's a nice little lane to know this one. Bit of a descent, but hey ho. Section now just to work our way down towards the western edge of the North Yorkshire Moors National Park, and yes, certainly looking south we can see that front starting to approach, so I think really we are going to be pretty good on time in terms of the rain arriving. We should be done or thereabouts, so yeah, that's worked out quite well so far, all being well. Absolutely amazing day that we've had, fantastic group, and it's just nice coming out doing something that's just a steady pace, just nice, relatively easy lanes, which is also equally nice, and as well just showing the guys just where they can and can't ride, etc, etc. And here we are, New Row, Kildale. I do enjoy this lane. It's a little bit loose and rubbly on the way up, but it is a nice little climb, and if you like climbing, then this is a must. Oh, it's just respectful past the properties. A bit of an awkward place to get to start with, but after that, we're all good.
I'll get that one.
Just keep going, keep going. Just keep going up, keep going up. Just go. Just keep going, Lee. Have you done this one, Alex? Have you done this one?
No, I don't think so, no.
Ah, right, okay. Interesting one. It's a little bit loose, but it's all right. Try and get out of first gear if I can. There we go. Climb, baby, climb. These T7s, certainly this one, does like a second gear pull. First gear, I find it's just too instant. It's just a little bit too snatchy. Let's go. Awesome. This is another one of those trails that's had quite a bit of regrading on it, with some fairly large, chunky aggregate put in. Very is impact-esque on the old front wheel. There we go. What am I doing? Riding like Miss Daisy here. That's better, that's better. Superb, and that's the end of that lane. Okay, we'll regroup, check all our guys are okay. Oh, through the dust. Epic. Yay! Coulson Banks. Just had to throw this one in. The group is more than capable of riding this, I am absolutely sure, and it's bone dry as well. So yes, Coulson Banks, here we go. This is where the farmer's regrading stops, and we start to pick up a little bit of rut-tastic. pop out into the fields here, or kind of where the livestock tend to gather, through the cattle grid, if that is open. Sometimes it's gated, and then up through the trees, and that's really where the interesting climb is. This is normally like dead sloppy with thick ooey gooey mud. Ah, yeah, it is closed. Yeah, tied off indeed. Climb, baby, climb. I enjoy Coulson Banks. It is a nice pull. But it's one of those you just got to kind of pick a rut and stick to it. Just keep the power on. And hopefully we all got up there okay. We'll find out when we wait at the gate, I am sure. But more than capable group out with us today. And it's a shame, it would be a shame to miss this lane, because it is such a beautiful, beautiful climb. It kind of has a little bit of everything. Come through the trees, a little bit rocky and rubbly, as we can see. And then we have a rocky climb. Whoa. Superb, what a group. Cramp. This definitely is one of those kind of, I know that all hills are momentum hills, but you've just got to keep that momentum going. Just keep pointing the bike, keep the power on, and just react, and before you know it, yeah, presto, you're at the top. And what an astronomical view that you're rewarded with as well. Man, it is windy. Yeah, good. There's the rain over there, look. So, Stokesley Ford. Hardly anything in it again, look at that. Normally, like, your wheels are wet now. Looking good. Looking good. Excellent, just had to be done. I think what we'll do, we'll end the ride in the marketplace.
Yeah, right, no worries.
It's central for everybody then. Well, that is us done and dusted. Another one in the bag. Successful ride. That might be a little bit better. Yes, successful ride, and the time is just coming up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting very grey, and there's a few spots of rain on the visor as well. So yes, I think we timed that just perfectly. Really good ride, really good pitch. Everybody thoroughly enjoyed it, and then we just dispersed and off on our merry way. So if you guys have stuck with me to the end, then thank you very much for your company as always. If you haven't done so already, then please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and share it far and wide if you would. That would be very much appreciated. So the final thing for me to say as I make these final approaches back into the Tees Valley, wherever you are in the world, guys, whatever you're doing, enjoy your ride, keep it safe, keep it shiny side up, and we will catch you for the next one. Cheers, folks. Bye now, bye.